So, happy Memorial Weekend, everybody. It is Memorial Weekend 2024, and Saturday night, as you can tell, it's hot and humid. I'm out in my garage sweating. But I want to do a bow review today. I want to do a review over my new Xpedition XLITE 31. Of course, I had to have bottomland camo. I think it looks sweet. But the new XLITE Xpeditions, the XLITE models are made out of magnite. Now, it's different than aluminum and carbon. It's lighter than aluminum, lighter than carbon. It's used in aerospace techno. It's just a different, it's a Cerakote finish, but it's just a different type of alloy. It's deader in the hands, more deader, whatever. I've never shot Xpedition before. I've had this bow about a month. I probably, honestly, wouldn't have ever given them a chance. I'm stuck in my ways. I like kind of, certain brands of bows. I had a friend tell me about how great these bows were and decided to give it a try, and I couldn't be more happier that I did. This is all just opinion based, but this is one of the best shooting bows that I've ever shot. It's a little longer than I usually get. I got the 31, so they have 29, 31, 33, and 35 in the XLITE. I got the 31 because I'm starting to get into indoor and target archery, but no matter what, I'm going to be a hunter before target archery. So usually I like 28s, 29s, 30 max. So this 31, even though it's only an inch longer than a 30, this 31 to me felt long at first, but I'm getting used to it and I love it. It shoots really well. Like I said, I've had it about a month. It didn't take long to sight in, and it shoots lasers. It holds really well. The new thing for me was having the grip as part of having the riser as part of the grip. That was really the only thing. It's not really a complaint. It was just something new for me to get used to. Obviously, with it being part of the riser, something in my mind that I was worried about was, like right now I'm sweating. Like, is it going to come out of my hand? It's not going to come out of your hand. Now, I know some people say, well, you can put a grip on it, you can put bow tape on it. Bow tape's just not for me. I just don't like the way that it looks. I don't like the way that it feels. And so now that I've gotten used to this, I really love it. And like I said, with the mossy oak bottomland, I think it looks sweet. Opinion. Also, Xpeditions and the XLITEs, they come with America's Best bowstring. So I got it in the fluorescent orange because I have orange arrows. So that's nice to know that they come with America's Best as well. Now, talking about shot, we'll shoot it later. We'll shoot it and let you see it, hear it. The shot to me is super dead. They say that comes with the magnite. It's really not hype. It's real. When I first shot it, that's what I thought was, wow. It's hard to feel it go off. Now, of course, I got stabilizers on it. I make them up. Now, something else that they advertise is it's lighter than aluminum and lighter than carbon, and that is great, but I like my bows heavier, so hence that's why I have my stabilizers, and once I shoot indoor, I add more weight and make it heavier, of course, but I like them heavier, so it being lighter really it might be great for some people. I don't really care how light it is. I want it heavier, but the hand shock is none. You hear the bow go off, you don't feel it go off, and that's truth. If you pick one up and shoot it, you'll agree with me. The only thing that I noticed, and it's not bad, especially now getting used to it and shooting with my buddies again outside and hearing it, I don't know if it's the magnite itself or the rubber on the string stops a little bit different than the ones that I've shot in the past. It has a different thump, a different tone thump to it, but it's not loud. It's just a different tone. Like I said, I don't know if that comes from the magnite, if that comes from the different style, a little softer rubber on the string stop, but the tone or the thump when the string hits the string stop's a little different, but it's pretty quiet. I don't have a decibel meter, a noisometer, whatever. I don't have one of those. I'm just going off based off what I hear when I shoot. And usually, a lot of my friends make fun of me. I'm usually a big cat whiskers guy, old school cat whiskers on my strings. this America's Best actually doesn't have a place for it, so that's why I didn't put it on there. But I really don't need them. I really don't need them with this bow. I shoot a fairly light arrow, around 450 on 70 pounds, 30-inch draw, and it just is not. It's not loud enough to add string leeches, monkey tails, cat whiskers, whatever. Also on the XLITEs, they also have joined the group just kind of like everybody else. That down here at the bottom of the riser, they have a place where you can put your stabilizer, move it down low. They have like a little doinker set up down here. You'll notice on the riser they have these little vibration dampeners. They're from Doinker as well, just to help with the shock and vibration throughout the riser, and I do believe they help. All right, now I'm going to go through the draw cycle. One thing that I've seen a couple reviews on these, just could be a little different. The draw cycle to me on this specific bow, the 31-inch, the XLITE, it doesn't feel like 70 pounds to me. Now I'm not going to say, oh, it feels like 55 pounds. No, it don't. But it don't feel like 70. I would give it like 64, 65. It's super smooth, and I love the back wall. I don't like spongy back walls. This one, when you hit, you're there. It's got string stops, or cable stops on each cam once they hit your cable, so it has nowhere to go. One thing that I will point out that I noticed in some other reviews that kind of made me worry, but for some reason I don't have that problem. I don't know if it's a different type of cam, if they were just yanking the bow back, I don't really know. I saw a couple when they would get to full draw, the draw stops would click, and of course a lot of people were worried and saying, hey, I don't want that bow, I don't like that click, it's going to scare everything off. Mine just doesn't do it. I don't know if it's the luck of the draw, or if they were, like I said, just yanking it back against the back wall. I'm not really sure. Mine doesn't do it. So we'll go through the draw cycle. Again, it's just super easy to get back. The back wall is just rock solid. Now, the letdown, I personally don't think it's bad either. It doesn't really want to jump out of your hand. You got to almost push it a little bit with the let off, but I don't think it just yanks my shoulder out of socket. Again, I think that the draw and the letdown both are smooth. Back wall solid, and then the letdown. But yeah, I'm not getting the clicking noise with mine. Like I said, I don't know if it's something different that I didn't notice on their particular model bow. I think the ones I seen was the XLITE. I've seen the 31, 30. I think I've seen every 29, 31, 33, and I don't know if I've seen the 35. But either way, the draw stop should be the same. So I'm not sure why it was getting that loud noise. But again, I'm just not getting that click like I was hearing in those videos. Some other things to note as well on the XLITE, along with the newer models. I know people are crazy about this. I personally don't care. I've never shot one with that setup anyway. But the XLITEs don't come with the Picatinny rest, the inline system. It doesn't really bother me. I like mine kind of this traditional way, but this don't offer that. So I have mine set on 30 and 70 pounds, 30-inch draw, 70 pounds. These come in 50, 60, and 70 pounds, all the way out to 30.5-inch on the draw. I do 30. That's what mine's set on. But again, just couldn't be happier with this bow. Couldn't be happier with trying a out of the norm company for me. I really am truly glad that I did. It's paid off, and I believe that I will love this bow for a long time. Like I said, I've had it about a month. I've got 2 squirrel kills with it. One of them was today. So now it's time to get on some summer hogs and get ready for deer season. But that's about kind of most of the rundown on it for a sit down inside shoot. So now we will get everything together, and we'll get outside and we'll do some shooting, and you can kind of hear it, see it, just kind of function. We'll back up, we'll do some longer shots with it. Again, the Xpedition, XLITE, Xpedition really hit it out of the park with this bow, in my opinion. Especially, they have several good finishes on it, but obviously Mossy Oak Bottleland for me is it. Overall looks of the bow, in my opinion, the bow just looks like a killer. It's just the way it's set up, the design, the risers, the cutouts, the limbs, the limb pockets. I do actually like the bigger cams. I don't really know why. I just think they look good. I know it's not all looks, you gotta have performance, but I just think the look is good. The overall look, it just really looks sleek, mean, tough. The looks I love. So we'll head outside now, and we'll show some shots, getting some arrows through it, sound a little bit. Again, just kind of watch the draw, the let down, the shot, let you hear it, and just let you see how it slings them down range. All right, it is the next morning, Sunday. We did the sit down part last night in the garage, so we're gonna get here and shoot a little bit today. Again, I have mine on 30 inches, 70 pounds. And so we got our target down there. You'll see on the GoPro, we're at 35. So just a little, again, the draw, the sound, the shot, kind of thoughts like that. Again, in my opinion, the draw is very smooth, good back wall. Quiet, dead in the hand. Like I said, when it goes off, it's hard to even feel it. You just kind of hear it. It's just, I don't know, it's just super dead in the hand. A couple more here at 35. So we'll move on now. We'll do some farther shooting. It'll be kind of tough in the wind, but we'll do it. But that's basically what I want to talk about with this bow. I think it's well worth the look into, well worth trying it out. Just shoot one, shoot and see if you like it. It's all you're gonna have to shoot something. Shoot all the bows, see if you like them anyway. Pick one of these up at one of your dealers, shoot them, try it out. They go to all the TAC events. Shoot one of them. I really love this bow, and I cannot wait for the upcoming deer season. I know that I will lay some out. I don't know, it might just be basket racks, but I'm gonna lay them out. So the wind's getting up even more, but we're just gonna put the camera on go and back up a little bit, do some longer range, just let you see the arrows go down range. So I appreciate you watching this video.